Well, shoot, my name's Ebenezer Scrooge. I run the cheapest feed store in this town. My business partner Marley died 7 years ago. Cheapskate just like me, God rest his soul. It's Christmas Eve and I ain't got no patience for none of this holiday foolishness. It's Christmas Eve down at the feed store. My nephew Fred comes knocking at my door. Uncle Lib, come join us for some turkey and ham. I said, bah humbug, now get scrammed. Two fellas asking for a Christmas donation. I said, ain't the prisons, ain't the salvation. Bob Cratchit shivering by the tiny coal fire said, one more lump and you're gonna retire. I'm a mean old cuss and I like it that way. Got my money locked up tighter than a bale of hay. Christmas is for suckers and their fancy decoration. I'll be counting my money, that's my celebration. Bah humbug, that's what I always say. Ain't no Santa Claus gonna steal my pay. Heading home that night through the cold December fog. Saw something strange at my door, I'll be dog-eyed. Marley's face appeared on my door, knocker bright. I said, too much whiskey, can't be right. Went inside, locked every door and chain, sat down in my chair, tried to keep myself sane. Then I heard a sound that made my skin crawl. Chains are rattling and a dragging down the hall. Now hold on just a darn minute. Chains don't rattle by themselves. This here's my house and I don't allow no trespassing, even from dead business partners. I'm a mean old cuss and I like it that way. Got my money locked up tighter than a bale of hay. But something's coming through my locked up door, and I ain't never been this scared before. Ah, humbug, what's that awful sound? Molly's ghost is coming around. The door flies open with a ghostly bang. There stands Molly with his chain gang. Cash box and ledge, his chains all tangled up. He trips and falls, says, oh shucks, what the? His ghost is see-through like a window screen. The most ridiculous thing I ever seen. Ebenezer Scrooge, I'm here to warn you. I'm doomed to wander with these chains of horror. Every greedy deed I ever done forged another link, son. Bang it! These things are heavier than a truck full of cattle. Molly says you're gonna end up just like me unless you change your ways, you'll see. Three spirits coming tonight to set you straight, past, present, future. Don't be late. They'll show you Christmas like you never known. Change your heart or die alone. I said, Molly, you're just undigested beef, a piece of bad cornbread. That's my belief. Beef? Beef? I'm a ghost, you stubborn old goat. Look, I can float. Well, I could float better if these chains weren't so heavy. Listen up, Eb, 3 ghosts tonight. First one shows up at midnight. Don't say I didn't warn you. I'm a mean old cuss, but I'm shaking like a leaf. That ghost was real, it wasn't undigested beef. 3 more spirits coming for my soul tonight. I'm gonna lock my door and hold on tight. Bye, humbug. Wait, what did he say? I think I need to start praying today. Well, shoot. There goes midnight. Here comes spirit number 1. This is gonna be a long night. Well, midnight came and I near about jumped out of my boots. This little gal appears in my bedroom glowing like a lightning bug. She's got this weird light coming out her head like a miner's lamp. Says her name's a ghost of Christmas past. I said, ma'am, this is highly irregular. She grabs my hand and next thing I know, ho She takes me flying through the night sky fast, says we're going back to your Christmas past. I see my daddy's old farm down below, back when I was just a young buck, don't you know? There's little Ebenezer all alone at school while all the other kids went home. That was cruel. My sister Fan comes running through the snow. Come home, maybe daddy said you can go. Take me back to them honky-tonk memories, when my heart wasn't cold as a January freeze. I used to laugh and dance and didn't count every dime. Now I'm just a grumpy old man running out of time. Oh, them honky-tonk memories, showing me the man I used to be. Now we're at old Fezziwig's Christmas barn dance party. That man threw a shindig like nobody, I guarantee. Fiddles playing, folks are dancing, food piled high. Fezziwig says y'all have fun with a twinkle in his eye. Cost him maybe $40 to throw that whole affair, but the joy he gave was worth more than I could spare. I'm dancing with my belle, prettier than a sunrise. Then the ghost says keep watching, you ain't seen your demise. Hold on now, I remember Belle, prettiest gal in 3 counties. We were gonna get hitched, have a passel of young'uns. What happened to us? Take me back to them honky-tonk memories, when my heart wasn't cold as a January freeze. I used to love that gal more than my next breath. Now I'm realizing I chose money over everything else. Oh, them honky-tonk memories, showing me the fool I came to be. Now Belle's sitting there at the old pickup truck, says, Ib, you love money more than me, I'm out of luck. I'm watching myself let her walk away, chose a dollar bill over her that day. The ghost says, wanna see her now? I said, no ma'am, I've had enough somehow. Too bad, we're going anyway. Look, there's Belle with her husband and kids. They're having Christmas dinner at the Cracker Barrel. Everybody's laughing and hugging. That could have been your family Scrooge. There's Belle with her husband, kids running around, happy as a lark, love just abound. They're talking about old Ebenezer Scrooge. Her husband says, I saw him today, that old stooge, sitting in his office counting money all alone, while we got love and laughter in our home. I'm watching what I gave up for my greed. Belle's got everything I'd ever need. All right, I get it. I messed up, I chose wrong. Take me home, ghost lady. I can't watch no more of this. I used to be happy once. Take me back from them honky-tonk memories. I can't stand to see what I let be. I had love, had friends, had a chance at life. Traded it all for cash and strife. Oh, them honky-tonk memories, they're breaking what's left of me. She disappeared and left me crying in my bed, all them memories swirling in my head. I was a good kid once, had dreams and hope. Now I'm just a lonely old miserable dope. But there ain't time to feel sorry for myself, 'cause here comes ghost number 2, and he's bigger than a barn. Ebenezer Scrooge, wake up, you old skinflint. I'm the ghost of Christmas present. And buddy, we got places to be. I got a torch, a green bathrobe, and a belly full of Christmas spirit. Now touch my robe and hold on to your britches. We fly across town to Bob Cratchit's little shack, barely bigger than a tool shed out back. But inside there's love warmer than a wood stove fire. Mrs. Cratchit's cooking on a budget tighter than barbed wire. That goose ain't much bigger than a chicken breast, but they're treating it like it's the very best. Tiny Tim hobbles in on his little crutch, says, God bless us everyone, my heart it clutched. It's a Christmas feast on a shoestring budget. Ain't got much, but they ain't gonna judge it. Love and laughter around that tiny table, doing the best that they are able. Bob Cratchit toasts me with his watered-down beer, while his family barely's got enough to eat all year. God bless us everyone, that little boy says, while I'm the reason they're living this way. Ghost says, see them boots Tiny Tim's wearing, held together with duct tape and some praying. That boy won't see another Christmas morn unless something changes. I'm here to warn. I said, Spirit, tell me he'll be alright. Ghost throws my own words back with all his might. If he's gonna die, then let him go ahead. Decrease the surplus population, that's what I said. Now hold on, I didn't mean it like that. I was just talking, shooting off my mouth. I didn't know about Tiny Tim, that little fella with his sweet smile. It's a Christmas feast on a shoestring budget. Bob Cratchit's family, and I'm the one who done it, paying him $15 while I sit on stacks. That little boy's dying and I can't take it back. God bless us everyone, ringing in my ears. That child's got more grace than I've had in years. Now we're at my nephew Fred's Christmas bash. He's got a turkey, green bean casserole, the whole stash. They're playing games and laughing and having a ball. Fred says, let's toast Uncle Scrooge, y'all. His wife says, that old tightwad, really, Fred? He says, he's family, darling, enough said. Look around you, Scrooge. See these folks at the lighthouse keeping the light. They're singing Christmas carols in the freezing night. See them coal miners underground singing Silent Night without a sound. Christmas spirit reaches everywhere you see, even where you ain't never gonna be. Ghost shows me children hiding beneath his robe. Two little street kids dirty as a road. This here's ignorance and this one's want their faces hollow. Eyes that haunt, beware them most of all, the spirit cries. I see the future in the desperate eyes. Then the ghost starts fading as the clock strikes near, says one more spirit coming and you best fear. My time's up, Scrooge. You've seen the joy you're missing out on. You've seen the pain you're causing. Tiny Tim won't make it if you don't change. And another thing, uh-oh, here comes the last one. And buddy, he don't talk much. Good luck! It's a Christmas feast that I ain't never known. Love and joy in every humble home, while I sit cold and alone with my money tied, missing out on everything that's right. God bless us! God bless us everyone, Tiny Tim said true. And I'm praying now that ghost ain't through, cause I'm starting to see what I gotta do before that silent spirit comes on through. The ghost is gone and the room's getting dark. I hear footsteps that ain't got no spark. Here comes the one that don't say a word, the ghost of Christmas future. And I'm more scared than a long-tailed cat in a room full of rocking chairs.
Well, shoot, here he comes. Tall as a pine tree, black as midnight. Ain't said a word, just points that bony finger. I can't see his face under that hood, but I can tell he's grinning under there. This is the ghost of Christmas future, and he's about as friendly as a rattlesnake at a square dance. He points his finger down the dusty road. I follow behind him like a toad. We're floating through town on Christmas morning, but ain't nobody crying or moaning. We stop at the feed store, folks are talking low about some old miser who done bought the farm, you know. Heard old Scrooge kick the bucket last night. Well, good riddance, says one, that old blight. The Reaper in boots is showing me the way to a future where nobody cares that I'm gone away. They're laughing and joking about my cold dead body. Ain't nobody crying at this ghostly party. Spirit, please, can't you talk to me? Just a word or two about what I see. But he just points with a skeleton hand. The Reaper in boots don't understand. We float to some fellas playing poker downtown. They're talking about dividing up my stuff around. I'll take his cash register if nobody minds. I'll take his boots. Another one chimes. Who's gonna go to his funeral? Someone asks real slow. Every single one of them says, not me, no. Unless it's free lunch, then they might appear. The Reaper just watches while I shed a tear. Now hold on, Spirit. Surely somebody cared that I died. My nephew Fred, Bob Cratchit, anybody. The ghost just points again. Man, you're about as talkative as a fence post. Can you at least nod or shake your head? No? Okay, then let's keep going. The Reaper in boots is showing me the truth. Nobody mourns my ornery old youth. They're selling my curtains and my bed sheets too. Some old gal's got my nightcap, what am I gonna do? Spirit, please, this is getting real dark. Can't you throw me even the smallest spark? But he just points to the graveyard gate. The Reaper in boots says I'm gonna be late. Now we're at the Cratchit shack again, but something's different, something's wrong, my friend. Mrs. Cratchit's crying, Bob looks like death. The little crutch sits empty, I'm holding my breath. Tiny Tim is gone, that sweet little boy. The family's lost their pride and joy. I caused this, my stingy, greedy ways. That child could have lived many more days. Tim's dead, that little fellow who said God bless us, 'cause I wouldn't give Bob a raise, 'cause I was too cheap to buy a bit of coal for heat. Spirit, tell me this ain't set in stone. Tell me I can change this. Oh no, not the graveyard, anywhere but there. We're standing in the graveyard, fog rolling in thick. The Reaper points to a tombstone that makes me sick. I walk up close and wipe away the moss, read my own name and feel the loss. Ebenezer Scrooge, nobody cared. I fall to my knees completely scared. Spirit, tell me these are shadows of what might be. Tell me I can change, set me free. I ain't the man I was, I swear it. I'll keep Christmas in my heart all year long. I'll raise Bob's salary, I'll buy Tiny Tim new boots. I'll donate to the church, I'll be nice to my nephew. I'll stop counting every penny like a crazy person. Please, Spirit, give me a chance. The ghost starts pointing up toward heaven. Or maybe he's just stretching. I can't tell with this guy. The Reaper in boots has shown me my fate. A lonely old grave and everyone's hate. But I'm promising now I'll change my ways. Live with Christmas joy for all my days. Spirit, please, I'll be a better man. I'll help the poor, I'll lend a hand. Don't let me end up in that cold ground. Let me wake up where joy can be found. The ghost is reaching for me. I'm grabbing onto a tombstone. Everything's spinning. I'm falling. Wait a minute. That's my bedpost. I'm in my room. I'm alive. Hot dang, I'm alive, and it's Christmas morning. I ain't dead yet.
I'm alive, it's Christmas morning. I ain't dead, I ain't in that grave. The spirits gave me another chance. I'm gonna change everything starting right now. First things first, I gotta find out what day it is. Hey boy, you down there by the hardware store. What day is it? The boy yelled back, it's Christmas Day, you old coot. I holler, well, hot dog, that's a hoot. I ain't missed none, the spirits did it all in one night. I feel lighter than a feather, everything's right. I give that boy a $20 bill, go buy the his turkey at the store. Have it sent to Bob Cratchit's door. Don't tell him who sent it, make it a surprise. That kid near about fell over, couldn't believe his eyes. I'm doing a hold down redemption, gonna right every wrong I can mention. Dancing through town like a fool set free. The new Ebenezer, that's gonna be me. Yelling Merry Christmas to everyone I meet. Giving out hugs right there on the street. I'm doing a hold down redemption today. The old Scrooge is dead, the new one's here to stay. I put on my Sunday best and head downtown, smiling and waving at everyone around. See them charity folks collecting for the poor. I run up and say, remember me from before. I said I wouldn't give you nothing, not a dime, but I was wrong, and now it's time. I write a check so big they near about faint. I said, as for back payments, I ain't no saint. They're looking at me like I done lost my mind. Maybe I have, but it feels great. I'm giving away money left and right, shaking hands with folks I used to run off my property, petting dogs, waving at cats, saying howdy to pigeons. This is the best day of my entire life. I'm doing a hold down redemption, spreading joy beyond comprehension, singing Christmas carols out of tune, doing a jig in the afternoon. My heart's 3 sizes bigger than before, and I'm gonna keep giving more and more. I'm doing a hold down redemption today, gonna keep Christmas in my heart all the way. I head to Nephew Fred's for Christmas dinner, show up at his door like a repentant sinner. He opens up and his jaw hits the floor. Uncle Eb, you here? What for? I say, Fred, I've been a fool all these years. Sorry for the hurt and all the tears. Can an old goat come join y'all for turkey and pie? Fred hugs me so hard I near about cry. His wife thinks I've been drinking, but I ain't had a drop. I'm just happy for the first time in 40 years. We eat turkey, mashed potatoes, green beans, the whole 9 yards. We play games, I tell jokes, bad jokes, but they laugh anyway. I'm part of a family again. Next morning, Bob Cratchit comes to work late, sneaking in the door, sealed his fate. I act all grumpy, Bob, you're 18 minutes behind. He starts apologizing, looking all declined. I say, Bob, I ain't gonna stand for this no more. He thinks he's fired as I walk toward the door. I'm raising your salary and we're buying more coal, and helping your family is now my goal. Bob looks at me like I sprouted horns. Mr. Scrooge, are you feeling all right? I say, better than all right, Bob. We're gonna get Tiny Tim the best doctors in the state. New boots, new crutches, whatever that boy needs, and you're getting a Christmas bonus bigger than a hay bale. Bob starts crying right there in the feed store. I start crying too. We're both just bawling like babies. I did my hold down redemption, changed my life in every dimension. Tiny Tim lived to see many more days. I'm Uncle Scrooge in 100 different ways, keeping Christmas in my heart all year long, turning my whole life into a country song. I did my hold down redemption, it's true, and God bless us everyone, including me and you. They say I know how to keep Christmas right, better than any man in sight. A second father to Tiny Tim I became, and I never was stingy again. That's my claim. Every day's Christmas when you got love in your heart. That's the lesson I learned, that's the important part. And Tiny Tim said it best, y'all. That little fellow with the biggest heart. God bless us, everyone. Yeehaw! Merry Christmas, y'all. Now let's have us a real hold down. Keep Christmas in your heart. Be kind to each other, and don't be a tightwad like I was.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
All right, settle down and let me tell y'all about last Christmas Eve. And I'm warning you right now, you ain't gonna believe a single word of this story, but I swear on my mama's grave, every bit of it's the God's honest truth. So help me, I ain't brave enough to make this stuff up. 'Twas the night before Christmas at our little farmhouse. Not a creature was stirring. Who wrote that? Alas, a house was stirring like a tornado hit a hen house. The dog was chasing the cat, who was chasing the mouse, who was stealing cheese from the mouse trap in the kitchen while the rooster was crowing at 10 p.m. Quit your bickering. 3 kids running around like the pants was on fire, asking, is it Christmas yet? Over and over, I'm gonna retire. Little Billy done asked me, is it Christmas yet? Approximately 84-7 times today I counted. Susie's been singing Jingle Bells for 6 straight hours, and she only knows the first line, so it's just Keela bells, Keela all the way. Over and over and over, I'm losing my mind, y'all. Not a creature was stirring, that's a lie. Everything's stirring, I'm about to cry. The kids won't sleep, the animals are loose. Grandma's in the kitchen frying up a goose. It's supposed to be peaceful, silent night and all, but our house sounds like a wrestling match in a shopping mall. Not a creature was stirring. Yeah, right! This is the loudest Christmas Eve night. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care. Well, actually, they fell down 3 times, I swear. Used mama's good clothespins, but they wouldn't hold. Finally just duct taped a Modern Problem Solutions bowl. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, more like jumping on the mattress on their heads. I went up there 6 times yelling, y'all go to sleep. They'd be quiet for 5 minutes, then back to jumping like sheep. So I'm laying there in bed, mama beside me, she's got them pink foam curlers in her hair, size of soup cans, I ain't kidding, and she's snoring like a freight train with a broken muffler. I'm talking loud, folks, walls are shaking. Meanwhile, I can hear Billy upstairs going, Santa, Santa, you up there? Kids yelling up the chimney like Santa's got a phone. Not a creature was stirring, ball on it. My wife snoring could wake the dead, that's my testimony. The kids are investigating the chimney with a flashlight. The cat just knocked over Grandma's fruitcake. What a sight. It's supposed to be calm all through the house, but it sounds like we're hosting a tractor pull with a spouse who snores like a chainsaw. Bless her heart, not a creature was stirring, that's just the start. Then all of a sudden, about 11:15, I heard a sound outside that came straight from heaven or hell. I couldn't tell which, to be perfectly frank. Sounded like a freight train crashed into a tank. The whole house shook, pictures fell off the wall. Mama sat straight up and hollered, what in tarnation, y'all? I jumped out of bed in my long johns, one leg on backwards, tripped over the dog who was chasing them bastards. I mean every yarmint. Excuse my language, please. So I'm hobbling toward the window, one leg in my long johns, one leg bare. The dog's barking like we're being invaded by aliens. Mama's yelling, is it burglars? Get the shotgun! I'm yelling back, I don't know, I can't see nothing. Kids are all awake now, everybody screaming. Grandma comes running out in her nightgown with a rolling pin, yelling, I'll take 'em to mess with this family. Complete pandemonium, folks. I finally make it to the window and throw it open wide. Stick my head out and nearly fall outside. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow made everything bright as day, don't you know? And what to my wondering eyes did appear but the biggest, craziest thing I seen all year. A beat-up sleigh and 8 mangy-looking deer landing on my barn roof. Oh dear! Now I gotta tell you, these reindeer look lush like they've been up for 3 days straight, flying around the world without no coffee break. One of them was limp and another one had antlers going sideways, and they was all headed straight for my barn roof, which, let me remind you, is held together with prayer, duct tape, and one good nail. I'm thinking, Lord Jesus, my barn ain't gonna survive this. Not a creature was stirring, that's over now. Yeah, everything's stirring, there's reindeer, and somehow my whole family's at the window watching Santa crash. He just took out my weather vane in a spectacular smash. The barn roof's creaking, the reindeer are screaming, my chickens are escaping, I think I'm dreaming. Not a creature was stirring. Not a creature was stirring. That's over now. Not the right stirring, there's reindeer, and somehow my whole family's at the window watching Santa crash. He just took out my weather vane in a spectacular smash. The barn roof's creaking, the reindeer are screaming, my chickens are escaping, I think I'm dreaming. Not a creature was stirring.
Alright, so here's what happened next. And I'm gonna talk fast, cause there was so much happening at once. This disaster came fast. Santa's sleigh comes in hot. I mean real hot. Like he forgot how to brake or just plain forgot how to fly properly. He's yelling at them reindeer. Left, I said left, not right, there's a you here. But it's too late, they done already committed to the crash, heading straight from a barn at about 100 miles. Smash! More rapid than eagles, more like rapid than disaster. His coursers, they came, but they came way too faster. He whistled and shouted and called them by name, but the reindeer was panicked and brought only shame. Now Dasher! He crashed through my wind chimes. Now Dancer! She knocked over 3 different times. Now Prancer and Vixen, they tangled their antlers on Comet. He hit the barn like a wrecking ball handler. On Cupid! He's upside down, don't know how that happened. On Donner! He just saved my entire rose garden, the fat one. On Blitzen! Blitzen said, forget this, and landed in my pond. Now I got a reindeer swimming in circles, looking shell-shocked and blonde. And Rudolph, oh Lord, don't get me started on Rudolph. His nose is blinking like an ambulance light gone crazy. Flashing red, then dark, then red, then dark. Strobing my whole property like a disco party. It's a barn roof demolition derby tonight. Santa sleigh is airborne, but nothing's going right. Reindeer screaming, antlers are tangled. My barn roof is crumbling, everything's mangled. Late reindeer, one sleigh and 0 control. My insurance ain't gonna cover this, bless my soul. Demolition derby on my property line, and my whole family's watching like it's dinner time. So the sleigh hits the barn roof with a sound like thunder. I'm talking the kind that makes you wonder if the whole structure's gonna collapse right there. Shingles flying everywhere through the air. One of them hits me square in the face. Ow, mama screaming, what's happening right now? Grandma still got that rolling pin raised up high. Kids are cheering like it's 4th of July. Now here's where it gets really interesting, folks. The sleigh slides across my barn roof sideways, taking out my TV antenna, my CB radio tower, and somehow, don't ask me how, Santa's sleigh catches my clothesline. So now there's Long Johns and Mama's unmentionables flying behind the sleigh like a parade of embarrassment. My neighbor's gonna see Mama's bloomers flapping in the wind attached to Santa's sleigh. I'll never live this down. It's a barn roof demolition derby, Lord have mercy. Santa's dragging my laundry across 3 counties. Controversially, the reindeer finally stopped, but they're all in wrong places. One's in the pig pen, making the funniest faces. 8 reindeer scattered from here to Tennessee. My barn looks like a tornado hit it, woe is me. Demolition derby, Santa Claus edition, and I'm pretty sure this violates my whole petition. It's dry leaves before the wild hurricane fly. When they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky. So up to the barn roof, the coursers they flew, except they missed the roof and went straight through the hayloft window, through my tractor shed. One reindeer's wearing my fishing net on his head. Another one's got Christmas lights tangled in his antlers, looking like the saddest decoration you ever saw. Cancelers. Let me paint you a picture of what I'm seeing right now. Dasher's hanging upside down from the barn roof by one leg. Dancer's chasing my chickens who are chasing my dog. Who's chasing Prancer? Who's chasing his own tail in circles? Vixen done broke through the fence and is eating my winter cabbage. Comet's stuck in my water trough, just his rear end sticking out. Cupid's on top of my truck, hooting and hollering. Wait, reindeer don't hoot, that's my rooster on Cupid. Donner's in Grandma's flower bed, eating her prize-winning tulip bulbs, and Blitzen still in the pond, just floating there like, this is my life now, I accept it. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing were more like proof that my roof was about to give out any second. I heard wood cracking and Santa reckoned he better get down from there real quick, like before the whole structure gave him a hike straight through to the barn floor below. So he scrambled to the chimney. Oh no! Scrambled to the chimney! Oh no! No, that's the vent pipe! It's too late now, I'm forbid! Oh, why is this so small? Because it's life now, I accept it!
All right, so we gotta get Santa out of my vent pipe before he either dies or my wife kills him, one of the two. Grandma comes running out with the entire stick of butter. Not a little pat, I'm talking a pound of butter. She's yelling, we'll grease him like a hog at the county fair. And I'm thinking, this is my life now. This is happening. So Grandma starts smearing butter all over Santa's boots. That's the only part sticking out the vent pipe, his boots. He's yelling from inside, what are y'all doing down there? I holler back, Grandma's buttering you, it's only fair. She's using both hands, slapping butter like it's sunscreen. Most ridiculous thing I ever seen. Then Mama comes out with Crisco shortening, says butter ain't gonna be enough, this is frightening. We need something slippery
Superior, get the vegetable oil.
Oil?
We need lard, good old-fashioned pig lard. What about WD-40?
Daddy uses that on everything.
We are not spraying Santa Claus with WD-40.
What about dish soap? Mama says it cuts through grease.
That's the opposite of what we need. Can y'all just pick something? I'm doing up here. Hold your horses, Sandal. Rome wasn't greased in a day.
We're greasing Santa like a turkey on Thanksgiving. Butter, Crisco, lard, whatever we're giving. He's stuck in a vent pipe, boots covered in slime. This is the weirdest Christmas of all time. Grease Santa, slippery situation. My whole family's causing a lubrication, trying to save Christmas one stick of butter at a time. And I'm pretty sure this is some kind of crime. So we got Santa's boots all greased up, nice and slick. Mama says now push, and we push real quick, but he don't budge, stuck tighter than bark on a tree. Santa hollers, pull, somebody pull on me. But we can't pull cause he's inside the pipe. The situation's getting worse, what a fright. Then Billy has an idea, bless his little heart. What if we use the truck to pull the pipe apart?
We are not pulling the vent pipe off the barn with the truck. Why not? Barn's already destroyed anyway. Because Santa's in it. We'll rip him in half. I'm willing to risk it, anything to get out. What if we just push the barn over?
Start fresh.
We're not pushing the barn over.
Actually, that don't sound half bad from where I'm sitting. I mean, where I'm stuck.
We're greasing Santa, brainstorming solutions. None of them good, all of them confusions. He's wedged in that pipe like a cork in a bottle. My family's ideas are all full throttle. Grease Santa, everyone's got opinions. From butter to trucks to demolition visions. We're gonna save Christmas if it's the last thing we do, even if we gotta destroy the barn or two. Then all of a sudden we hear a print. The pipe breaks loose and Santa falls backward, slides down the barn roof on his butter-covered rear, screaming like a maniac filled with fear. He shoots off the roof like a greased-up torpedo flying through the air. Where's he gonna go? Straight through the chicken coop. Crash! Feathers everywhere, chicken scattered. The kingdom come through the air. So Santa, covered in butter and chicken feathers, rolls across my yard like a tumbleweed in bad weather. Crashes into my wheelbarrow full of Christmas decorations, sending plastic reindeer flying in all directions. He's rolling, he's tumbling, he can't get no traction, cause he's slipperier than a eel in an oil fraction. Finally comes to a stop face first in Mama's rose bushes, looking like he lost a fight with a porcupine. Oochie, oochie, we run over to Santa, help him to his feet. He's covered in butter, feathers, roses. What a treat, got thorns sticking out of his beard and his rear end too. His red suit ain't red no more, it's more of a brownish hue. From the chimney soot and the mud and the butter, he looks like he wrestled a cow in the gutter. But he's alive and he's out, that's all that matters, though his dignity's gone, scattered and tattered. Is this hell? Did I die and go to hell? No sir, this is Mississippi.
Common mistake!
Why am I covered in butter?
To save your life, that's why!
And why do I taste chicken?
You went through the chicken coop? Ah, that explains the feathers and the angry hen sitting on my head. And we had a you failed fatter.
Could somebody please you lose Henrietta? We grease Santa, you slide him off for ball, he wet bitter. You slide him off for ball, he wet bitter. You slide him off for ball, he wet bitter. Slide him off for ball. He greased and I shot him off the barn.
He wet threader. He wet threader.
Alright, so Santa's done destroyed my barn, my chicken coop, and my kitchen. But now he's got to actually do his job and deliver presents. Problem is, he's covered in butter, feathers, and cookie crumbs. And he just ate 12 sugar cookies plus an entire glass of milk. So what happens next is, well, you'll see. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. But that ain't all that shook. Let me be clear, when Santa stood up, my whole house shook. I felt
year. He burped so loud my windows rattled in their frames. The dog ran under the couch, the cat went insane. Grandma said, "Bless you," thinking he sneezed, but no ma'am, that was just gas from all that cheese.
Excuse me, that milk was expired. I could taste it.
It was not expired! Fresh from this morning!
Well, it's mixed with 12 cookies and a pound of butter in my belly now. And things are happening that I can't control.
Oh no, where's your bathroom?
Down the hall, first door on the...
Which hall? The only hall we got. His belly shook like jelly. That part's true, but so did everything else when he moved through. Knocking over furniture, breaking picture frames. Santa's like a bull in a china shop with no shame. Belly that shook and the chaos it brings. He just knocked over Grandma's collection of porcelain things. Every step he takes, something else breaks. This is gonna cost me whatever Santa makes. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. Not because he was jolly or cute or merry, because he slipped on the butter he tracked, nearly fell face first into the Christmas tree. Timber! Caught himself on the couch, pulled off the slip cover. Now he's tangled in fabric, still covered in grease. This man is a walking disaster piece. I'm okay! I'm fine! Still fine. Everything's under control!
My grandmother's china.
I'll fix it! I got elves!
Okay, I'll buy you new china.
That china's been in our family since 1847.
I'll get the good elves on it.
His belly shook like jelly, plus everything near. He's taken out half a house in under a year. I mean, and now time flies when you're watching destruction. Santa's like a tornado with good intentions. The belly that shook, the house that's a wreck. He just sat on the cat. Wait, no, that's a throw pillow check. Every move's a disaster, but he means so well. This is like Christmas mixed with a hotel. I mean, a demolition. What rhymes with well? A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread except property damage and total destruction. As Santa attempted gift giving production, he reached for his sack, it was still on the sleigh outside, and the wreckage of my barn's decay. So he waddled on out, slipping on his own butter trail, left footprints of grease mixed with cookie crumbs. What a tale. So we all follow Santa outside to the crashed sleigh, which is somehow upside down now, don't ask me how. One of the reindeer must have kicked it over, probably Donner, he's got anger issues, I can tell. Santa flips the sleigh right side up, uses his belly as a counterweight, pretty impressive actually. Opens up his big red sack and starts pulling out presents. But he's still covered in butter, so everything's slipping. He pulls out a doll for Susie, it shoots out of his hands, flies through the air, lands in Grandma's flower bed. Dang! He pulls out a train set for Billy, drops it in the mud, then steps on it accidentally. Crunch, that ain't good. Tries to get a pocket knife meant for me, can't grip it right, but her fingers literally what a sight. Finally just dumps a whole sack on the ground, pistons roll everywhere, scattered all around. Okay, new play!
Everybody just grab what you want!
Is that how Santa usually does it?
Well, it's Christmas morning and I ain't slept a wink. Been up all night cleaning butter off everything. I think the barns have collapsed, the chicken coop's destroyed. My property looks like it got bombed, I ain't overjoyed. The power came back on round 4 a.m. and that's when I really saw the extent of the mayhem. But then I hear little feet coming down the stairs, and my kids' faces light up without any cares. Daddy, Mama, Santa came, look at this mess. Wait, that ain't quite right, let me reassess. Santa came, there's presents everywhere. Billy's holding his crushed train like he don't even care. Susie's hugging her muddy doll with pure delight. She's been on and built your daddy just like you said last night. Even though half the toys are broken, bent, or busted, my kids think this is the best Christmas I'm adjusted. Yelly, Daddy, why's there butter footprints leading outside? That's Santa's special magic butter. And why's the barn roof got a sleigh-shaped hole? Aerodynamics, Santa's testing new landing techniques. And why's Grandma's china all broke?
Santa gave me an excuse to get new china. I hated that old stuff anyway. Mother!
You said it was priceless.
Priceless ugly, now we can get the good plates from Sears.
It's the best Christmas ever despite the destruction. Our barns have gone, but we got love in abundance. The presents are broken, the house is a disaster, but my kids are laughing and that's all that matters. Best Christmas ever, even though we're getting sued by 3 neighbors, the power company and the heat-2A dude. But we saw Santa Claus with our own 2 eyes and lived to tell about it. That's a prize.
Mama's making breakfast in a kitchen that's destroyed. Cookie crumbs and butter smeared on everything employed. The couch is missing its slipcover, the lamp's in 3 pieces. My china cabinet looks like it faced several theses. Wait, that don't make sense, but you get what I mean. The living room looks like a demolition scene, but we're all together, alive and well, and we got a story that's a doozy to tell.
Excuse me, but did you see what hit my satellite last night?
Santa Claus, I got witnesses.
Santa Claus, are you drunk?
Stone cold sober, ask my kids. Kid who was here, he was covered in butter.
I'm calling my insurance company.
Your reindeer, I mean somebody's reindeer, ate my entire garden.
That was Vixen. Take it up with the North Pole.
I'm taking it up with small claims court.
It's the best Christmas ever despite the lawsuits piling. Every neighbor on the street is definitely not smiling. The power company wants compensation for the lines. The hoe is threatening us with fines. Best Christmas ever, though we're financially screwed, but we witnessed Christmas magic. And that dude named Santa is real and he's terrible at flying, but we got the proof. Our barn's dying.
So we're sitting round the breakfast table counting our blessings, despite the property damage and legal proceedings pressing. Grandma says at least it wasn't boring. Mama says I'll never forget last night, that's for certain. Billy says, can Santa come back next year? And I say, son, if he does, one noob in Tennessee, I fear.
But you know what? As I sit here looking at my destroyed property and my kids playing with broken muddy toys happily, I realize something important, something true. Christmas ain't about having perfect stuff that's new. It's about the memories you make with the folks you love. Even if the memories involve Santa crashing from above into your barn, through your chicken coop and down your chimney. Wait, he never made it down the chimney, that was the vent pipe, see? Anyway, the point is,
What now?
We run outside and see what made that sound. One of Santa's reindeer antlers on the ground must have fell off when he crashed into the power line.